This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin. UFC 123, Rampage Jackson versus Lyoto Machida. Both men coming off of losses. Rampage coming off of his loss to Rashad Evans. Lyoto Machida coming off of his loss to Shogun Rua in their rematch. Rampage Jackson, real heavy hands, avid wrestler. Lyoto Machida, very good stand-up, real quick, elusive with his karate, and he's going to be real hard for Rampage to get a hold of. Also, a little bit of a sumo background, believe it or not, and he also has a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His camp is saying that he'll be able to, if it does go to the ground, he'll be able to hold his own with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and his wrestling. But a lot of people picking Machida to win this fight, and for good reason. He has a lot more technique behind his stand-up and what he does on his feet. And Rampage Jackson, a little bit one-dimensional with what he does. But here's why I think Rampage Jackson has a great chance to win this fight. In the Rashad Evans fight, Rashad Evans had a similar game plan to how Lyoto Machida approaches his stand-up game. Rashad Evans, he didn't move into Rampage because he tried to avoid his big knockout power in his fist. He used jabs to space, and he kind of let Rampage come into him, playing to him, and he was real successful with it, also mixing in a lot of takedowns and things of that nature. Now, if it gets to a ground situation, I think Rampage will have an advantage because of the strength advantage that he has, and if it gets into a ground and pound kind of situation, I think Lyoto Machida will be in a lot of trouble. Rashad Evans was able to survive that onslaught that Rampage Jackson put on him when he was able to get him into that ground and pound situation. I don't think Lyoto Machida is going to be able to. Also, if they get into the clinch, Rampage will have a little bit of advantage. Anywhere, if Rampage can get close to him and can get his hands on Machida, I think it's going to spell trouble for Machida. But it's really a matter of, will Rampage Jackson be able to put him in that bad situation, or will Rampage Jackson be able to catch him? I don't think Lyoto Machida is going to be able to put away Rampage. If Machida does win, it's going to end up being a decision. And 3 rounds is a good amount of time for Rampage to catch Lyoto Machida. I'm going to go against the grain here, and I'm going to say that Rampage Jackson wins this fight by 2nd round TKO. Let me know what your picks are for this fight and any of the other fights in this UFC event. I also have my other main card predictions in the description box. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Twitter. This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin.